60 major trophies between these two. 30 league titles between Liverpool and Manchester United. The historical balance in both cases still in Liverpool's favour, but United can point to 6 wins over today's opposition in the last 3 seasons. We're underway at Anfield. And Liverpool having won at Leeds, having beaten Arsenal here. 2 teams from the top 4 last season. Couldn't win against such exalted opposition in the previous campaign. How much of a significant step forward has it been for this revamped Gerard Houllier team? A pack of new players, not all of them involved today. Harman, Ancho is still waiting for them, but Kamara has made an early impact, and so too has Sami Hyypiä, the centre-back from Finland. Redknapp, Berger prefers to hit them with a left foot.
Nothing wrong with that though, Martin. It gets the crowd up, gets the home fans a little excited. I think it's one thing at home you try and say to players, get a shot early on goal. Good football, nice little interplay. You can see he's not comfortable on his right side, but why not? Early in the match.
Good climb by Hyypiä, a giant of a man. Beckham making Rigobert Song scuttle across and try and stop some Manchester United supply from maybe Giggs, maybe Silvestre, headed out by Carragher, but one for Cole to try and compete for, but got a foot to it. It's Dwight York. Giggs waiting on the left-hand side. Cole looking for the cross. Oh! Own goal, great start for Manchester United, and Liverpool hang their heads. It was one of those balls that defenders have to go for, and certainly with Andy Cole positioned in the centre, Jamie Carragher had that problem.
It's a corridor of uncertainties, I would call it, between defence and back 4. The defender knows he must deal with it. If he doesn't get a touch on it, then it could well end up in his own net, and that's exactly what happened. What a start from Manchester United.
This fixture certainly has a tradition of producing goals of all types. Gerard Houllier has to reflect on a disappointing moment for his team. Beckham. York and Cole in perfect harmony. Giggs, Silvestre, it's not about cross, and Matteo has to get a touch to it, and Manchester United have a corner.
Yeah, if anything, they're just shifting the ball better than Liverpool at the moment. Passing's a little bit crisper, a little bit quicker.
But really was unmarked. They're having a look round the Liverpool players there as if to say, well, we've had an escape. If Nicky Butt had connected cleanly, it could easily have been 2-0.
Well, they have had an escape, you're right.
Hyypiä. Song wanting it on the right-hand side. He's got Thompson ahead of him. And Redknapp calling for it to feet. Ryan Barber playing advantage there. And good effort from Fowler from about the spot that he scored from so spectacularly against Arsenal.
Well, that's the first shot on target. First place for the new goalkeeper. He'll be pleased. 15 minutes almost into the game. He hasn't touched the ball to Ivy. And that'll be the perfect start. Easy shot for him.
Philip Neville, but able to turn inside the Liverpool penalty area. Couldn't make the most of the time he had. Scholes, no flag. It's Dwight York. They're lining up Manchester United, and Westerveld, the goalkeeper, turns and berates first of all the referee.
I thought this was offside. It's not the best angle there. Dwight York looks to be there, and I think that should be 2-0. It sat up for him. I thought it was just a little stooping header, and he scores.
In the end, it was a good defender's tackle from the goalkeeper. And Stan coming in on the corner. Fowler. Berger. Open up, Giggs getting in the way. Ryan Giggs making himself available to Philip Neville. A little cameo of the contest there and what it means on the pitch. Often talk about maybe the foreign influence, not quite appreciating the history of the game in England, but I think everyone out there at Anfield today completely aware of what this means to Liverpool and Manchester United.
Yeah, decent refereeing as well, Mark. Quiet word was all it had in young Gerrard's ear.
Beckham's free kick. Oh, and it's another one. And Andy Cole has made it 2-0. He has had some great moments on this ground as a visiting player, and here's another one.
Great ball, but poorly defended, you'd have to say. You should be set, you should be marking. You know Beckham's going to produce quality. 6 yards out, free header. If you're defending, that ain't good enough. If you're attacking, you'll take it. But that's almost a free header. Song didn't get close enough to him. That is really poor defending across the length of your 6-yard box.
Camera. He had a spell with Milan prior to joining Venezia last season. He did play in the Milan derby against Inter, so he shouldn't be fazed by the sort of atmosphere that this fixture brings. Liverpool haven't put together the sort of pressure to play on any nerves of a newcomer in goal.
No, it's been a pretty comfortable 22 minutes for the new lad. One direct shot to deal with, no more.
Here he comes now and doesn't get there, and it's cost a goal, and it's Hurpier putting Liverpool back in the picture.
Well, they left it to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper let them down. Decent ball in, but as he comes, they allow him to come. You see Henningberg almost step out the way, expecting Taibbi to just punch it, palm it away. He does nothing, he gets nowhere near it. And Hurpier just does ever so well. He keeps his eye on the ball. It would have been easy to miss that, take your eye off it. But he kept his eye on it. And the Frenchman has his first moment of joy in the game.
Hurpier has his first goal for Liverpool. And Massimo Taibbi has made his first serious error for Manchester United. Trying to steer it through for Berger. Buck brought it out, but referee Barber has said that he won the ball unfairly.
A little unlucky, I think, Nicky, but it's a good little fight that between the two of them. He didn't do an awful lot wrong. But it does give Jamie Redknapp, Patrick Berger, whoever fancies it, a real opportunity. Hit the target, I'd be saying, that's the most important thing.
Well, it did dip, and it was deflected.
That'd have been interesting, Mark. The goalkeeper's busy lining up the wall, and he hits this early. And had that not deflected,
Andy Cole.
that'd have been interesting.
Berger's corner.
It's a handball, it's got to be, I thought.
Nicky Butt. Fowler.
Oh, blimey.
Well, Liverpool still have their arms raised, and they're saying Nicky Butt did the same. It was Rigobert Song who was the player going in on the corner.
An interesting one to have a look at. The Song goes in.
Well,
You can't do that.
for 10 out of 10. Berger! Oh, the goalkeeper, who is a tall man with a long reach. Used the reach to good effect. Massimo Taibi.
That's a good save. This is more like Berger in the position where you want him. Again, it's long range. You would expect the goalkeeper to save it. Just before half-time, it's the kind of pressure Gerard Houllier wants his team to be certain.
Berger's corner. And Taibi, although it didn't stick first time. It's the other handling by Nicky Butt, but now it's Ryan Giggs put in the clear. And Vesterveld with an important save, a tuck by Thompson on Ryan Giggs. And both sides should have had a penalty.
Well, I have to say, he might not have seen the handball, Martin, depending on his angle, but he couldn't have failed to have seen the tug on Ryan Giggs' shirt. There was absolutely no one between Graham Barber and the action.
Camera, rush of blood. But now it's Manchester United's turn to
they're all round
gather round Graham Barber.
Yeah, this is incredible. Look, he's got the shirt there. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's blatant, isn't it? Look at that.
Ronnie Woolwork. Well, his life in some turmoil at the moment. He's got a life ban hanging over him for an incident. He was loaned to Antwerp in Belgium last season. Manchester United have got a tie-up with that club and has been alleged to have grabbed hold of a referee. They have, for the moment, pending an appeal, which I believe is due to be heard next Friday, lifted the ban. He's had a reserve game and played very well for Manchester United, and because of the shortage of defenders, he was needed in the squad today. And now he's needed out on the pitch. A free kick to Manchester United. Berger, the culprit.
Well, it spells danger.
There are 5 for Manchester United. In the penalty area, Beckham and Giggs survey the possibilities. It's Beckham who takes it. Oh, and it's bundled into the net. And they've gone to Henning Berg.
Henning Berg got the header, Martin, that hit somebody, rebounded and went off who, I'm not sure. But certainly Berg gets the first header. A brilliant ball in from Beckham, but again, they're not first to it. It might well be Berg, it might be an own goal, it's difficult to see. We'll get an angle here as he wins that hit. No, it's another one. Oh, gee, me. Come on then, Tyler, who's the scorer?
Well, it was Carragher again.
It might well be.
But I think there's enough of Henning Berg around there for him to accept the congratulations. And it is Manchester United now 3-1 up at Anfield. Camera.
You would think now, at 2-1, I thought, going in, Gerard Houllier might stay with the same system, same players for a little bit in the second half, but at 3-1, Martin, he really has got a decision to make as manager.
Well, an amazing set of circumstances here, even by the history of this fixture. Jamie Carragher certainly one own goal. Maybe we'll be charitable and give Henning Berg the second. Andy Cole certainly scored for Manchester United. Sami Hyypiä certainly for Liverpool after a mistake by Massimo Taibi on his debut. And at half-time, Liverpool 1, Manchester United 3. Manchester United, who have won 2 of their last 3 visits to Anfield by 3 goals to 1, are leading 3-1 here. Liverpool's reaction is to bring on Vladimir Šmicer, who was injured against Watford earlier in the season, the man from the Czech Republic, who had a very good Euro 96 and has been signed really as the replacement for Steve McManaman on the right-hand side. He's come on for David Thompson.
Yeah, they've changed it as well, Martin, at the back. They've gone for the 3 centre-backs. They've tucked Song in at the moment into a centre-back position. Gerrard wide on the right, Matteo wide on the left, and Schmeiser the centre of midfield alongside Redknapp and Berger, and obviously that means Camera will have to push up more in line and more helpful towards Robbie Fowler. So not only one change but a tactical change in the formation that has been played this second half.
talk to Gerard Houllier, and he'll tell you his ambition for Liverpool to play with a back four. That's the way he feels the game should be controlled defensively.
Yeah, what I think he's done by doing this change as well, Martin, he's always going to have three centre-backs against the two front men of Manchester United. Even if they do overcommit from midfield, he should have that extra defender in place at all times.
Quick thinking at the free kick by Redknapp, but that was dictated really by the urgency of Gerrard's movement. He's working the right-hand side in a wing-back position with Matteo on the left. Song following through on Cole. Free kick to United. Scholes with a free kick that's released. Ryan Giggs. And Andy Cole!
Oh, he's missed it. I don't believe it. Well, he wants a corner. Maybe that's the reason why he missed it, Martin. Well, that's got goal written all over it. Great run from Giggs. He made Scholes' mind up. Gerrard gets caught sleeping, napping. But it's a beautiful dink from Ryan Giggs, and you think Cole surely has scored. Well,
maybe a defensive foot beat him to it.
It might well have done. Stoop at the head. Yeah, a little bit of the foot there.
Was it Jamie Carragher facing his own goal again? Well, fortune favoured the brave. Redknapp. Gerrard. Straight at Sylvester. Straight back at Gerrard, and in the end the tussle sorted out by a referee who didn't agree with his assistant, who pointed Manchester United's way but was overruled.
Yeah, again, the ref didn't have the best view. Assistant got it right, actually.
Redknapp. Fowler, just a moment to turn and pick a pass for Schmitzer. He's in!
Oh, saves some.
Well, Taibbi
saves some.
Certainly equal to a considerable task then.
Well, it's a great save, but it really should be 3-2. Great ball from Fowler, lovely run from Schmitzer, and when it sits up there, he should be burying that. Right at the goalkeeper, he does his job.
Oh, he's nowhere then, but he stops the header. Taibbi certainly found wanting as far as judgment when the first ball came in, but stopped Fowler's header.
Liverpool type defending, Mark, we've talked about. 6 yards out, free header. Again, the keeper does well, but should he have done? I think that again should be 3-2. Two glorious opportunities within seconds.
Scholes. Gerrard trying to get there, Giggs almost luring him in, but Gerrard's done well. And listen to the reaction. Around Anfield they were fearful then, now they're hopeful because this is Camara. Oh, and Taibbi, Camara, whistle goes.
Whistle goes, booking, he's just got himself, I guess. Kicking the ball out the goalkeeper's arms.
Well, an interesting passage for Massimo Taibbi.
Well, I tell you what, Mark, yeah, you'll be remembered for making two great saves, but I think when you're in there in that position, it's a lovely save. He gets his body in the way, it's a great block. He comes into no man's land, he backs away. Again, I think there's a touch of fortune about both.
Camara. The take on Philip Neville, who got across. Maybe the sort of decision you get in home games. And worse than that for Manchester United, it's going to be a booking. Camara, head down, sense of purpose in his run, a straight enough run. Philip Neville, an athletic defender.
Well, I honestly can't, for the life of me, understand where a yellow card comes from that.
Well, you'd say fortunate to get a free kick.
Yeah, I mean, he just played it, as you say, and ran straight. That's an incredible booking. But chance again. Redknapp, he fancies it. Arcing one in with the right foot. Berger with the left. Between the sticks. Attack it. That's what they'll be looking for.
Berger who takes it. Hopia once and twice. Song. And that's how to defend, isn't it? Andy Cole sending out a message to one or two who play at the back all the time. Hopia came off Warwick. Neville didn't get the camera. And that is ruffled, but on the outside.
Well, there's a classic example of that little area that I often talk about, Mark. Philip Neville's decision, do I deal with it or not? He wanted to deal with it, he pulls his foot away because he thinks this could go in my own net, and that's why it's so horrible to deal with a ball like that. Takes his foot away from it.
Just squeeze it in that list of the top own goal scorers again, won't we? Because Jamie Carragher's up there with Frank Sinclair now. Berger, Redknapp, he's past Stam. Well, the referee who answered our questions at half-time about penalties that weren't awarded in the first half.
It's a more difficult call. It goes behind Jaap Stam. I think any contact, if there was, Mark, might well have been outside the box. I think he got that one right, the referee.
It is the double change for Gerard Houllier. It's good to hear a manager of a club praising England for the use of a player in an international week. Michael Owen has come back fresher. He's had 2 more caps as a substitute against Luxembourg. A wonderful goal at Wembley. And an outing in Warsaw as well. Hegem has been part of Norway's successful squad who qualified for the finals of Euro 2000. Redknapp switching the point of attack very effectively. Beckham-like. Schmitzer. In goes Hopia. Fowler. Robbie Fowler, and wasn't a great angle against the big goalkeeper, but credit Taibbi. He kept his shape.
Did his job. Again, I'd like to have seen that go across the goalkeeper from Robbie Fowler rather than near post.
Matteo. Fired it low into the crowd. Crowd of defenders. Matteo again. Fowler. More yells. Again, Graham Barber impervious to them.
Well, that was in hope rather than conviction from Robbie Fowler. He gets up and has a little look. Again, a little bit more luck here and it might have dropped, but I think that's a good decision. Light arms. Another save from Taibbi. Phillips as well, he just used his body to keep off Stam, but you see there he's hitting it at the goalkeeper. He's just turned and hit it, Robbie. A little unlucky, had it gone across Taibbi, it might well have been more difficult to deal with.
And we well remember Peter Schmeichel's arrival in English football, where he was very uncertain on the cross balls and had the ability and sheer common sense of working out his game and improving it from good to greatness. Who's to say Taibbi can't do the same, but he has been uncertain with the ball across the face of it. And here's Berger. It's in for Liverpool. A recovery might yet still be in reach. Still a quarter of the game to go. Bedlam here from the Liverpool fans. Patrick Berger, Liverpool 2, Manchester United 3.
Well, what a ball to Berger. An absolute peach. He makes a great run, but watch this for a first-time ball. Superb, and Berger does everything right. He gets his body between Berg and himself. He keeps the defender away from the ball just there. Keeps his balance. All right, he might scuff it a little bit. He wanted to play it into that corner. He got enough on the ball. This goal's been deserved. It's been on the cards. They've kept knocking at the door, Liverpool. Now we have a game on.
Well, Cole is in big trouble here. He was booked in the first half. He could be provoked, if you like, by Rigobert Song's limpet-like attentions. Andy Cole, second yellow, that means red. Manchester United down to 10 men. Now what about Son? Cole has to go. He could have gone with a straight red for his retaliation. He didn't like that.
There we go. I mean, that to me is alright.
And there he goes, there.
Yeah.
But it was quite clearly a second yellow, which will have an effect. It will probably only mean a one-game ban, unless the referee adds to his consideration of the incident in his match report. Oh, it might run for Michael Owen. He's got it past the goalkeeper, but into the side netting, and Manchester United heave a huge sigh of relief.
Oh, what a chance again. Whether he gets it early enough, I'm not sure. A little bit of luck with a deflection. It's only a toe poke. On target, he scores. Sees the goalkeeper coming, just trying to touch it through his legs. Oh, so close.
For Liverpool by Berger. Giggs, and Silvestra's got the energy to keep pace with him. Oh, we're barreling into Carragher. Ball spins Liverpool's way. Mattia. United had pushed one or two extra players forward on that Giggs break. They've repositioned now. And Redknapp, more sorting out to be done. Henning Berg doing the honours for Manchester United to get Beckham away. But
well, they're looking for Redknapp, that I can tell you. Whether David Beckham reacted to the tackle.
It's yellow for Beckham as well.
You see Redknapp slide in and react, and then, well, that's stamped. It's not called for. But, like Andy Cole before him, to react, you get booked.
Mike Ferguson says time should be up, and Graham Barber not above coming to the referee and saying, or coming to the manager and saying, I'll be the arbiter of time and other matters pertaining to discipline here. York and Song. Final whistle. Manchester United win at Anfield for the third time in 4 seasons. And for all the recent Liverpool improvement, there's still a gap to be bridged. In terms of this season's league programme, it's 6 straight league wins for the champions. They are setting a scorching pace. And what you must point out for Manchester United, after their supreme achievements last season, no slacking at all this season. I'm sure that will please Sir Alex Ferguson. They've won at Anfield. Let's hear from the Manchester United manager, who's with George Gavin.
Alex, great game. Did you always feel you had enough to keep your noses in front?
Well, you can never be sure of that, but I thought in the first half in particular we were excellent. And we had to overcome the injuries to Phil Neville's illness in the second half and Nicky Butt in the first half, and we brought in 2 young lads on, and they've done fantastic in an atmosphere like it is to Anfield. But our first half performance was the best part.
That's your best start to a season since you've been at Old Trafford. Was it blemished somewhat by Andy Cole sending off?
Well, I mean, I think this happens at this ground. You know, sometimes you get these things, but anyway, I think it was unnecessary.
We should have got something out of the game. That's what the players' impression. But at the same time, we have to blame ourselves because we gave 2 goals away. I mean, there's 2 own goals really. And when you play the champions, when you play a team of the caliber of Manchester United, if you do that kind of mistakes, it's very difficult to come back.
I think we started the game very well, very aggressive, and I think, well, we scored a couple of goals first half. And first half 3-1 up, I think we deserved it. And second half, well, you know that they're going to come because, well, they're playing at home. They want to score goals, they want to equalise. And Well, and then Andy Cole got sent off, so you know you have to do everything to keep the 3 points. So, well, at the end it was a lot of defending, but we kept the points. That's the most important thing.
What do you feel about the new players? Massimo Tabi had a fault at the first goal maybe, but he's come back to win the Man of the Match award.
Well, Peter Schmeichel on his first home game at Old Trafford did that against Leeds United. So welcome to England.
Overall, pleased with the performance?
Yeah, very pleased.